Hello and welcome to Migrant Stories, Tales from the Gambia Diaspora. Today we are changing the scenery here. I am in a kitchen, an African kitchen. Today I'm here with a Gambian migrant based in the US. She is going to take me through the process of cooking one of the most popular dishes in West Africa, locally known in the Gambia as Plasas, right? Usually we get ingredients from back home. Sometimes we get it from local stores here. In her case, we did our shopping from an Asian store, and some of the ingredients, as you're going to learn, were shipped to her from back home. Behind me, you can see all the ingredients that goes into the Plasas. I'm going to be showing you shortly how that goes. Unfortunately though, my guest today doesn't want to appear on camera, and I want to be respectful of that. I am going to do the explaining of how the cooking goes, and during my discussions with her, she's going to take me through how she cooked the dishes, what sort of ingredients go in there. I'm going to be discussing with her where she gets them from, and you are going to be hearing my voice and sometimes my face, but mostly the focus is on the cooking. So come with me. Okay, so here I am showing you the main ingredient. So this is sort of a vegetable dish, and here we have the potato leaf that was I think purchased fresh as it was, and it was put in a freezer, and then it was cut into small pieces, as you can see, or shredded. The other main ingredient here is the goat meat. Goat meat is available usually in halal stores, but also you can get them from other cities like St. Louis in Missouri, or you can get them from Madison in Wisconsin. That's where our source is for this kind of meat. So here she had to be creative. This was a fresh fish that she bought, mackerel fish, and she smoked it herself in an oven. And we have a little bit of okra. This is by choice. You don't need to use okra or put okra in your plasas, but some people do. And here we have a selection of seafood. We have the sipa sipa, as we call it locally. We have the kong. This is also a smoked fish. We have the dry fish here. We have the octopus here. We have the crab or crab. We have the crab, not the crab. And we have a mix of things here. We have the locust bean, we have the onion, we have the onion leaf, we have the what is it called, the habanero pepper that was all crushed together to give you this. We call it knockoffs in Gambia. And then we have the palm oil. The palm oil has also been shipped to her from somebody who export things from the Gambia, I think from Maryland. And here we have other smaller ingredients that are also by choice. This is bitter, what do they call it? Bitter tomato, and we have more of the habanero. Gambian dishes are usually very spicy, and this is the reason why we have an extra habanero pepper to add to the dish. Okay, so Plasas bi moy li bi moy potato leaf bi ak yàpp bi yàppi xar. Ñu ngi ni am fi suñ kobo bu laka, am suñ kanja, suñ nokos bi, suñ palm oil bu neex bi, suñ sipa sipa bi, kong beek, jeeja beek, ak suñ yeeg bi. Maa ngi fàtte nag fàtte woon naa jumbo bi, jumbo Sénégal bi yaa ngi noonu, ak suñ jaxatu bi, suñ Swing canibe. They're not soft there. They're not soft. Okay, so we're just going to start the cooking process. Just walking you through quickly and then show you the end product. This is Gambian Kitchen. She's a professional cook who also does catering, so I am in safe hands today, really. There you go. First things, the cooking is beginning. First, we pour in our palm oil. So the thing with African cooking is we tend to know how much is enough. So normally you would have people who are cooking in other cultures have exact measurements of things that they're going to put in the dish. For us, we just know. You just know what's enough. So you have to be familiar with the cooking and you have to trust your instinct to know that this is what exactly that I need. There we go. The stove is on. The oil is on. Okay, we give it time to just warm up a little bit. As you can see, the oil is warming up. Okay, so here we are adding a little bit of salt to the meat just to give it taste. So my understanding is that the meat is going to go into the pot, the cooking pot, just to make it a little bit tender while we fry the potato leaf over here. Go. So if you remember, we had the palm oil in first, and now we have the potato leaf added to it so we can fry it. Adding more salt. We are back. So it's been a few minutes already that we had the potato leaf added to the palm oil. It has been fried. Now we are adding the octopus. We are adding the geja, the dry fish. So all of these have like a salty taste, and it just adds what I would call spice to the food. Then give it a few seconds or minutes. So all of this is about timing. Just as with measurements, you just need to know when the time is to add what particular ingredient to the food. Okay, at the end of the day, it all gets mixed, and then you have your final dish. So this is just one type of plasas. Plasas is cooked in different ways. There are some plasas where you are required to add groundnut, whether it is groundnut paste or peanut butter, or you can add groundnut or peanut. But in this case, we don't need that. Okay, this is a different kind of pasta. Okay. The goal here was to break the vegetable down, and now we have added the bitter tomato and the habanero pepper. And now we are adding water. Few ounces of water. Look at that. You know, we have a popular saying. Nyene kin bu naree neex bu baxee day xeeñ. Yeah. We are adding what I call the knockers, or what is locally referred to as the knockers. So this was prepared by adding locust bean, onions and onion leaves, and the habanero pepper. What else? Yep, that's what we have, and we are adding to the soup. So the English people actually say the proof is in the pudding. I am not sure if I said that right, but in this case, the proof is in the smell. Okay, when you get the smell, you know it's going to taste well or otherwise, depending on how it smells. In this case, it is smelling like it's going to be really delicious. Okay, so we're covering that up. Alright, we'll come back when we are ready to add more of the ingredients. Yep. Look at that. Okay. So now we are adding the okra. Yeah. So okra, as you know, is slippery. What we're trying to achieve here is the plasas that's a little bit, just a little bit slippery. This smells really, really nice. It's getting me hungry already. Okay. Now we're taking out the habanero so that they don't break in, because otherwise it's just going to add to the hotness. So usually this is done to just put on the side of a plate for those who like to have their sauce really spicy. It's just a side thing. Okay, so the meat is out. It has been cooked separately. Okay, it's already tender. Now we are adding the meat to the mix. So according to the cook, the reason why we cooked the meat separately is because we don't need too much water on the vegetable, the potato leaf. Just a little amount of water was enough, but you needed much more water to cook the meat so that it wouldn't be too hard. And that's why she cooked it separately and then added to the mix. Now we're adding the fish, which she prepared herself. So this was fresh, and she had to put it in the oven to kind of like imitate smoked fish, which is what we use back home. Okay, so what we have here now is the palm oil, the potato leaf, the crab, the lobster, knuckles, which was a mix of locust bean, pepper, and potato. What was it? The onion and the onion leaf mixed together. We had a little bit of salt added, and now we have added the meat and the fish. Okay, so we'll cover that up and give it time to cook. We will come back to add more ingredients. What's left over here that has not been added is this big boy here, which is locally referred to as kong. I think that's what we have, and the jumbo over here. Okay. Okay. We are almost at the end of our cooking session. All right, so now it's time to add the jumbo. All right, this here. Is this something you can get from here? Jumbo bi dañ ko fi dee mën a am.
Yep.
Jumbo bi mun nañ ko fee am.
African store
The African store be or the Asian store. So essentially you can cook anything that you are accustomed to here. If you don't have all the original ingredients, there are substitutes that you can find easily. We are adding more of the palm oil. Okay. Yeah, so we added the tongue as well. Li tax ñuy def ingredients ci benn mooy certain ingredients need more time to cook than others. So you want the feel of everything that you put in here, and you want them to be as well cooked as well. So in order to have that, those that need to be well cooked way more than the others is the ones you put in first, and then you keep adding as needed. At the end of the day, you have a combined taste of this delicious thing here called Plasas. Yeah, now we're giving it time to cook, so that what we have remaining is just a mix of vegetables, seafood, and everything else minus the water. Okay. We'll come back in 2 minutes. Almost done. This is all done now. Everything is together, mixed up. There you go. That is the final product. Plasas Gambian style with my guest here, a professional cook who does catering as well. Okay. Okay, so here is the jasmine rice, which she's going to cook separately in a different pot. And then it's on top of the rice that we're going to have the plasas. Okay, so we're going to have this cooked and then we come back to show you the final result. All right, so welcome back to Migrant Stories, Tales from the Gambia diaspora. If you've started this journey with me, you would know that I came to visit a Gambian migrant, a friend, a neighbor, and she was supposed to take me through how we cook plasas here by utilizing the ingredients that we would normally use in the Gambia. I have said that if you do not have the original ingredients, here the norm is to use a substitute for each one of the ingredients that you need. Fortunately for her, she had everything she needed. She had the palm oil shipped to her from another Gambian business lady who is based in Maryland, I guess. She had the crab, she had the lobsters, she had potato leaf fresh, bought from an Asian store. She had basically everything she needed: locust bean. She had the jeja, which is dry fish. So I am coming to the final review. Unfortunately, she doesn't want to appear on camera again, which is okay. I did not do the cooking. I was only a witness, and I'm going to be the tester. But here is the final review of what we have of the process. Come with me. Okay, so there you have it. That is the process with everything: the crab, the lobsters, and then here is the rice, the jasmine rice that was cooked separately. And alongside here we have the popular wonjo. You know, this is another Gambian delicacy that she already had made. Okay, you are welcome to enjoy with us. Thank you so much for watching.